our viewers might be interested, to know that what playbook you follow. What's your playbook? When do you send a LinkedIn request? How do you follow? What's your strategy? If you can shed some light on it.
If there is one thing that, as we are coming towards an end, if there is one thing that I need to point out, like people ask me what is like the most important thing when you are doing outreach and, the outbound sales strategies, it's really going back to consistency. And I really have to say this again, you don't have to be the best with cold calling. You don't have to be best with crafting sales messaging, but you really have to be consistent, sending your numbers. And probably it goes first, you need quantity. So you need to build your pipeline and then you can worry about quality later on. But if you are a new SDR, just starting with your new SDR role, you don't really have to worry much about quality. Yes, you want to try to pick the best leads possible and you really want to go after accounts that best resonate with your solution. But don't worry so much about quality. Obviously, you don't have all the knowledge, you don't have all the expertise, so some things are still kind of, you are in the process of learning. But the quantity is what matters. Keep building your pipeline day by day, and with this volume, obviously the quality will start coming out. So that's one thing. Going back to playbook, there are many rules. I would probably say if you have 3+ open emails, immediately call the guy, right? You have 30 minutes to follow up, as I mentioned earlier. So if you see your prospect is opening your email, don't wait for him or her to reply like for days. If you don't get a reply, but that person keeps opening your emails, give him a call immediately. Give him a call because he's a high engaging prospect and it's most likely that he's very much interested in your solution. So give him a call and ask him directly on the call, hey Mark, I saw you were reading my emails. Just wanted to bring more context on this call and, hopefully you'll be able to book your meeting for the next Tuesday, 2 p.m. or whatever the timing might be. And, as I mentioned, sometimes we use these low engaged prospects and high engaged prospects. So we have this first sequence for all our leads. And then when we see that some leads are kind of engaging more, we try to move them to the second sequence. We call this high engaged prospect sequence, where we are maybe sending more steps within shorter time span because we want to get immediately yes or no from the prospect. Okay. So there are many playbooks, but don't overthink much. Don't overthink, just use consistency. Just use consistency, build your pipeline day by day, and you will be successful for sure. I see people that are great with their outbound, but they are not consistent. And also I see some people that are just about average, but they keep building their pipeline day by day. And these other dudes that are more consistent, at the end of the day, they seem to be more successful than the guys that seems to be better in what they are doing, because the consistency, what will in a long run, it will pay off for sure.
Great to know about that, Srba. So thank you so much for your time today. It was a wonderful session. If I sum up the complete session today, what I learned and what others should also learn is to be consistent. Use multi-channel, be consistent, and just make your personal brand. That's the most important thing in.
Absolutely. Be consistent. Always use multi-channel approach, because one channel is not enough. Even if you are getting all your meetings on emails, don't think that success on the email channel will last forever. So multi-channel is always the safest bet, right? Multi-channel, consistency, and what I mentioned from the beginning, curiosity. Always keep testing and exploring new things. The way you're gonna reach accounts, not all accounts are the same, not all geographies are the same. Channels that are performing well today might not be performing well. So this all gives us back to curiosity part and keep testing and exploring, adding maybe new elements in your outreach strategy, such as video or voice prospecting maybe, or something else that can really make you stand out from the crowd. Those are elements that in a long run will keep you a top performer in your SDR team.